Hi everyone, welcome to a very special video that I've got for you today. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading up to RAF Cyreston to get into the cockpit of the Viking glider, and as you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to be going gliding with the RAF. So the reason, well firstly, is that I'm actually recording this first part of the video a day before, is because I have to get up relatively early tomorrow, so I didn't want to sort of worry about about doing this and then heading off. I just wanted to wake up, head over there and get cracking straight away, because it's a relatively early start, nothing too crazy though. So I'm not only going to just be videoing the cockpit and going in there, I'm also going to just do like a day out as well, so travel in there and sort of other bits. But obviously it's going to be difficult to record loads of bits, but I'll do my absolute best. But the most important stuff that I'm going to be recording is, of course, in the cockpit when I'm up in the air, and hopefully, if I can do my best, actually get when we go off, because that's a really cool part. And hopefully I can show that in the cockpit, and also try and record it when someone's in it and I'm outside, so I can show you what it looks like. And it's pretty cool. I won't spoil too much just yet. So the reason why I made this video is because I said in previous ones, I wanted to show people what you can do in your career. You could sit there, don't do anything, don't go on any FD or AT or put yourself out there, and you can have a bog standard career if that's what you want, fine. But if you want to try and do different, experience different things, this is an opportunity for you to do. And this is me now going on my first one. And obviously, as the months and years roll around, I hope I can go on many more ones, and I'll keep putting my names down. But fortunately, I got selected for this. I got the green light from management, and I am heading now. I'm very excited. It's been over a decade since I last went gliding when I was in cadets, so I'm not new to it. I do really enjoy it, although it has been some time, so I might have to shake off the cobwebs and see how it goes. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and record it as best as I can and show you guys enough information and enough content. So I'm quite looking forward to it. I will see you in the next part. Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a quick voiceover for this next chunk. So this is me getting into the bus. I couldn't get a lot of the video there because I was sitting centre back, but this is when we first stopped off to get some cash, and as you can see, nice blue skies, and that's what you want for gliding, and I'll explain that towards the end of the video. So the only sort of clip I could get is this one where it's all the traffic on the way there. Unfortunately, again, I was sitting centre back. I didn't want to get anyone in it. So this is when we arrived. So a little bit of green, little bit of trees, don't hurt anyone. So yeah, again, nice and sunny day. And this is basically when I first saw them gliding. So these are like instructors, and there was like an event going on as well, just going up. So we haven't gone up yet. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the glider itself. Now, if you're gliding, you'll be at the front. The instructor will be at the back. And it's quite a compact, but it's not too bad. So this is the actual launch. This wasn't me in there. So as you just saw, that was a guy putting his finger up, and if you watch the orange bag on the right, it will start to move in a sec. And there you go. So that's the cable that gets it up in the air. So then once it starts moving, he'll put two fingers up, which means all out, and then it'll just go really quick and it'll launch. As you can see there, it just really goes, and then they pull up and then it goes into the air like that. So the cable detaches, I think, like around 1,000 feet or something like that. So what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to show you me going up as well, and then I've got a little montage. I'll see you in a sec.
And good. And then we're going to go flying.
Yep.
Thank you. So it's all clear ahead, into the air we're going. All clear above and behind. Take up flight. So hold the camera right close to your chest, because it's quite bouncy as we go across the ground.
Yep.
All out. Right, here we go. Knock to 60 in about 4 seconds. Bumpity bump. Airborne. And up into this. Full flight. Goes to the ground, goes down, away from you. Both sides, yeah.
Okay guys, well I hope you have enjoyed that video. I had an absolute blast doing it, and hopefully I've recorded enough to give you guys some boost of encouragement to go out there. Maybe not necessarily do gliding, but just to give you an idea of what is actually out there if you put yourselves well out there. So just to give a bit of sort of knowledge behind this, so that was called the Viking glider. It's mainly used by the air cadets, but obviously as you saw in the video, it can be used by military personnel as well. It was a total free day out. I didn't have to pay anything. Actually, what I did pay was £3.60 for a lunch. That was the only thing, and it was a good lunch as well. And one of the cool things about it is that, one, it has no engine. For anyone who doesn't know what a glider is, it has no engine on it. Okay, and the way it basically stays in the air, obviously when it get winched up to whatever feet it was, I'm not too sure what sort of feet, it's definitely over 1,000 feet, or maybe it hits 1,000 feet, then it pulls the cable, so it's a big winch. So basically what it is a big cable that you've probably seen in the video, maybe you heard it in the video, where it's like take up slack was one of the commands. That means that right at the other end, I don't know, maybe a good mile and a bit potentially, or maybe a little bit less than that, but really big distance. It's basically like a big winch just winding the cable up. And when the aircraft starts going very slowly, then they do all out. And then what they do is they obviously, that's then when it absolutely shoots up, and it can reach 1,000 feet faster than the Eurofighter Typhoon, which is quite an interesting feat. Obviously, when it gets to 1,000 feet, that Typhoon's gone. So it's not as fast as that, but getting up to 1,000, it is faster, which is quite interesting. Now, for anyone who may be wondering, well, how did it stay in the air? Now, I don't know the exact, I don't have the exact science knowledge, if you will, but I know it uses some form of like thermal technology when it comes to hot air. So that's why I don't know if it portrayed it well in the video, but when it goes near sort of clouds and when it goes near sort of hot places, there's heat obviously rises, and somehow if you get the aircraft going in a sort of circular direction, it sort of like chases it up like that, and that's basically how it does it over time. I'm not obviously an instructor, someone else can explain that way better than I did, but that's the sort of baseline of it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching it to the end. I do appreciate it. And I'm excited to do more videos as you guys are. And I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Take care. Bye-bye.